Hi, I'm Neha Cadabam, psychologist and executive director at Cadabam's Group. I have over 12 years of experience in the field of psychology, and I have a special and keen interest in the field of child psychology, and I work extensively with children in various schools. Jaga for me, I think, is a transformation and a catalyst in terms of how spaces at school for children has to be. I think it's a wonderful initiative by the Tapas school to consider preferences that children have of how they want their learning environment and the learning spaces to be. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for children to ponder and a chance where their dreams, their thoughts can become a reality of how these learning spaces can be. I'm excited to be a part of Jaga as a juror. I thank Tapa School and Jaga to give me this opportunity to be a part of this initiative. The 5 must-haves at a school, according to me, according to a psychologist, that would sort of nurture children's mental well-being and take care of their emotional wellness would be 1, mindful corners. So I feel the school should have many small places where they have an opportunity to just mindfully be present when maybe they're feeling upset, they're excited, they're overwhelmed. It could be any of those difficult emotions that they find it hard to manage. So I think mindful corners is one of the must-haves at school. It really helps a child calm down, understand his emotions, and really figure out how to cope with them. The second would be classrooms obviously are there, but I think the classrooms have to be flexible. When I say flexible classrooms, I mean the classroom should not be rigid, where there's a structure that cannot be really modified much. I think we all at times like some changes in our environment, and I think in a similar way, when we want learning to be at its optimum best, I think the classrooms should give the opportunity for flexibility, where maybe I want the class children to be seated in a circle, or children want to be scattered in smaller groups. So I think flexible classrooms would be a must-have. The third would be open, common interactive spaces. I think learning happens way beyond the classroom. I think we all know that very well with our own experiences. So beyond the classroom, all the common spaces, it could be the passages, it could be the waker space, it could be any of those common areas, it could be the dining where the children sit and eat. I think those open interactive spaces again have to be very not very closed, but more open, and where there's natural ventilation, natural light coming in. Again, gives space for children to interact, discuss. I think it works on their social skills, communication skills, and learning, I think, automatically happens. Not only academic learning, but learning in terms of life skills, social skills. I think all of that happens in these open interactive spaces. So I think the school should have multiple areas where could be some places could be a little smaller, some places could be a little bigger. But I think if there is a variety there, I think it will be nice for children to have those niche areas where they could meet and interact and learn and grow. The next one would be counseling rooms. I think counseling is very, very important, and many schools mostly have counselors. So again, counselors' room, where the room is a little more calmer, the colors are a little more calmer, the place feels a little more warm and cozy. So when children are opening up and speaking to the counselor, they do feel comfortable while doing that, because having an environment which seems a little more private, semi-private, I would say, in a school, but the place that looks a little more cozy and warm, where a child will feel more comfortable to open up and speak. So yes, I think counselor rooms. And then the last would be nature. I mean, nature nurtures, and I think it's very therapeutic for us to be close to nature. And with so much concrete around, I think a school should definitely give the opportunity for children to be close to nature, close to the soil, get dirty, close to trees, close to nature in general. And I think it definitely contributes to positive mental health.